Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Today, a Sunshine State showdown, and in Florida, they believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bulls will put toe to leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to fire to the left. And they wanted it. On 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sands. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So USF's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game. Looking
to throw. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Owls. How about this? Taking one back to the house.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Brown wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He'll do it himself. Crosses the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Sands. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Brown will throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Alexis. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long...
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Here comes the offense on second down. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Field goal is good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Looking for a crease. It's Terrell. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his...
Turning it on! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. They want to throw it. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. No good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
trying to make magic with his feet. That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag it. Pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Norton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. Oh, he's got some space. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Alexis. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the 1st half. It is a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch, it's Alexis. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain, needed about 3 more on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. He splits the uprights. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half.
28, South Florida, 12.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the inside. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not... Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 4 wideout set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Alexis. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. Caught in the backfield, it's Nimrod. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bulls will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Right back to the well.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Wants to fire on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on fourth down. He'll sneak it. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going, but right now just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Brown wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Norton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They're trying to slam it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final in one of the game's richest rivalries between Texas A&M and Arkansas. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station.
Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, USF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there, get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. The pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
Timeout.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and long. They go to the draw. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Backs going for the goal line. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.